Welcome back, everybody. I just finished clearing the driveway. We had a snowstorm last night, and if you've watched my videos on YouTube over the years, you've seen me on the back porch cooking in blizzards over and over. But today I just don't want to cook in a snowstorm. This is a brand new recipe that I'm calling streamlined breakfast tacos. And if you've only cooked on Blackstone's outdoor griddle models, this is gonna look a little bit different to you. A completely non-stick cooking surface right out of the box. So let's start cooking. First up, I have some breakfast sausage. This happens to be Texas wild hog sausage. A little bit of extra virgin olive oil down on my E-Series griddle, followed by my Texas wild hog sausage. And I almost forgot my street taco tortillas. New E-Series utensils for use with the E-Series griddles. Now, as per usual, I can't plan far enough ahead, so my meat is semi-thawed. We'll just use the griddle top to thaw that out, and we can shave the meat off with my spatula. By the way, what do you think of this see-through hood with the Blackstone logo? Pretty darn cool here. Now, one thing you're gonna find is that the E-Series Electric Griddle, due to their electric nature, provide an even more forgiving, if you can believe it, a more forgiving cooking surface than our outdoor propane griddles. If you're the kind of person that struggles with trying to figure out how long it's gonna take to cook something or burning food, I do not think you're gonna have a problem with the E-Series griddles, especially due to the already non-stick cooking surface. Just wait until you see me clean this thing up later. And you certainly could close the hood to steam your meat and to create more heat. Just be aware that that glass lid is gonna cloud up quite a bit. So if you want to, you can just wipe that steam, wipe that water off the inside of your glass. So when I'm talking about a forgiving cooking surface, this is what I'm talking about. The meat is left on there unattended and nothing is gonna stick at all. Nothing is gonna burn. This coated non-stick cooking surface reminds me of a panini press. So right out of the gate, the cooking surface blows my mind. Being able to cook on one dedicated surface, as opposed to using my range top over here where I have 4 burners and 4 different skillets. That is the difference maker for me. I already seasoned my sausage when I processed it. I'm gonna just touch it up with a little bit of kosher salt. But just know that even though we have that ultra non-stick cooking surface, you can still add olive oil, your favorite oils, just like you do on the back porch, so you can get that flavor that you want. And it's also, of course, gonna help with the cooking. And because this is wild hog sausage, I am gonna err on the side of caution and let this cook for an extra minute or two. Now, before we move on with our tacos, let's talk cleanup. You can see there's some spots of meat and grease on there. Now, are you ready for this? These are paper towels, just like I use on my outdoor griddle. Okay. Gonna go in here. Gonna rub everything just like I would with the back porch griddle back towards the grease cup, like so. I just realized a basting brush might be the best way to explain this. Look, you've got some leftover crumbs back around the grease cup, and you can actually sweep them in there. That's all there is to it. Let me show you. This is just after cleaning, folks. I'm gonna grab a tortilla, okay? We're not ready to cook these right yet. But look at this, grab a tortilla, and this is how non-stick this thing is. It's like an air hockey table, okay? Look at this. No seasoning required. Whoa, slid right off. No seasoning required. It's a completely, out of the box, completely non-stick cooking surface. But I also want to caution you, don't ever take your Blackstone back porch griddle scraper and apply it to the surface. You don't need to. Again, this thing is slippery. It is comparable to high-end panini presses that I've used. So a little bit of paper towel, maybe a cotton towel, some water, and that's all you need. No griddle scrapers. It looks like we have a visitor here today. Hey, Piper. Piper's our family dog. Yeah. Piper's a Great Bernese, so a mixture of Great Pyrenees with Bernese Mountain Dog. Now I'm calling these streamlined breakfast tacos, you'll see why later, but I could also call them healthy, because typically I know my breakfast taco recipes are possibly on the unhealthy side. But look at this, we got a little bit of red bell pepper and even a touch of spinach. Blackstone 7-inch chef knife, by the way, loving it. And I just happen to have one of the brand new E-Series 3-piece griddle kits here, so you can see the spatulas that I'm using today, as well as a set of tongs. Time to toast up the tortillas, and to aid in the toasting, some Blackstone non-stick griddle spray. Of course, you could be using Pam, olive oil spray, whatever you want to use. Huge fan of the Mission Street taco. Straight down on the griddle. Again, look at that, non-stick, non-stick. Straight down on the griddle top. Speaking of tongs, look at that. That's all we want right there. Just flip those things over. Now, we don't want these taco shells to get hard and crispy, so we want to pull them off and let them sit in a tortilla warmer, which traps the steam in, like so, and those will be nice and warm for later. And another little touch of olive oil, followed by my minced onion and bell pepper. Just looking to take a little bit of the crunch out of these and get a little saute action going on. Also a good time to add some of my favorite garlic paste. People still ask me about the garlic paste almost every day. You can buy that in the refrigerated section of your grocery store in the produce department. Nothing at all like the jarred garlic you find on the shelf. This is the closest thing you will find to fresh garlic. Basically, it's just cooking oil with minced garlic. And definitely not a traditional taco ingredient or topping, but I told you, I'm going for the healthy look here today. So a little bit of chopped spinach. I was originally gonna make an omelet or a frittata, but I've been also wanting to make this taco recipe, this taco idea of the streamlined taco for a long time. So let's just make it a healthy streamlined taco. I think we can all agree that those ingredients look delicious. So we'll put those down into a bowl for now. Kind of looks like a sauteed pico de gallo, doesn't it? A quick wipe down of the griddle top again, just to get those extra pieces of onion, pepper, and spinach off the griddle top right there. That's all there is to it. Blackstone's brand new 6-section egg ring and a little bit of the non-stick griddle spray in there as well. These are silicone, but I would also recommend just putting a little extra oil in there. And if you've seen me do any of my demos over the years, you know, when we're running and gunning on the road, man, why not go with egg beaters? Come on, egg beaters Southwestern. Plenty of room for our Texas Wild Hog sausage. Oh yeah, baby. Shout out to Steve, my friend Steve, who brought me the hog meat back from Texas. Followed by a little bit of that sauteed spinach pico de gallo type of mixture right there. And last but not least, my cheese mixture. So a little bit of water, and we're gonna try to create some steam to melt that cheese. Meanwhile, we'll come back to the cutting board and chop up some cilantro for a topping. Let's check out our cheese. If you do have any residue on the edges, you can just go ahead and break that off like that. All right, let's go in for a flip. Perfect, look at that. One last wipe down of the griddle top. Again, I think this is gonna blow your minds, friends. You know, nothing can replace Blackstone backyard griddles. I mean, there's nothing like them on the market. But if you want something that is easy to use inside and is clean, I mean, check that out right there. That is foolproof right there. Let's plate it up. Get a few of those tortillas here. Let's do 3 of these. And this is why I'm calling these streamlined. Check that out. Perfect right on top. And then we can go in with some fresh chopped cilantro, a little bit of crema, and my old standby, my favorite Mexican hot sauce, Cholula chili garlic flavor. We actually buy ours in bulk in these large 64-ounce containers on Amazon, and then I just put them in old Blackstone squeeze bottles. So this is why these are streamlined, why they're so easy to make. All the ingredients are inside our little omeletto. And I suppose we can use one of my Blackstone taco holders to show these off and make them look extra pretty. Take a look at that. Let's give it a try. Absolutely delicious, friends. These were killer. And you can pick up Blackstone's brand new E-Series electric griddles at Walmart and walmart.com. Until next time, everybody, this is Todd. These are healthy. I'm going to add healthy to the word because I have spinach in there. I'm saying praise the Lord and pass the streamlined, healthy breakfast